Hey guys, so I just spent the last hour and a half, it seems like, fiddling with my phone and different editing softwares and stuff. Found out some new tips and tricks, by the way, but I'm still like a beginner. So, um, things that seemed that should have been just like oh so simple just did not click with me until I was like looking at other videos on how to do certain things, and it's like just do that and that's it. So that's what I had to do. It's also weird with my camera angle. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, Moana is playing in the back, was playing in the back. Um, this morning has been very overwhelming, by the way. Overwhelming. That's a good word. Overwhelming. It looks like a huge mess in the background because I have baskets of laundry that I have to fold and put away. I'm good with washing. I'm good with drying. I'm good with putting them in a basket, but folding, hanging up, putting away, sometimes I drop the ball. So, um, that's that. Um, I had like an hour or so of almost pure silence in this house with my three kids because they were all occupied doing something. Okay, I had to go on the computer this morning, and this is a weird angle, by the way. Okay, hopefully you guys can still hear me with the way that my camera is. So, I went online this morning and I was just printing off different sheets for my son for practicing for school. And a whole bunch of stuff is happening between now and in a few weeks. Um, a month from Friday, since today is Tuesday, a month from Friday, my son will be starting school. So that is a huge deal. And just the amount of supplies you have to get for not only him, but for the class as well. And they sent like uh, um, uh, a piece of paper that had like they're asking all the parents to help buy supplies for the class. So you have to get that on top of supplies for the child, my son. So I have to do that, and my son is in speech, and right as I was thinking about taking him out of speech, because to be honest, he's been in speech for about a year, and I've seen very little improvement, and I think as well as his speech therapist thinks that once he gets into school, he will soak up all the other everything around him, other kids talking and all that stuff. Because to be honest, my kids don't interact with other kids unless we go to the park once in a great while. And that is because I try to go out, I try to, interact my kids with other people's kids, but they're all older. And if they're around the same age as my son or my kids, they're like, these are my kids, you keep your kids over there, type of thing. Um, and plus, that's just one of the parts of being a military family. Sometimes it's just loneliness. Um, so, and the only people he interacts with on a day to day basis, all day, every day, is me and his sisters and his dad when he comes home. You know what I mean? So, hearing other 5 year olds, how they act, how they talk, how they do things, and I explained that to the teachers at the school when I took him. We did like a little one on one going through the school, and these are the classrooms and all that stuff, and this is the principal, and I spoke with like three teachers. I think two of them were actual kindergarten teachers, but I don't know who his teacher is going to be until the 14th of August. And then his first official day of school is the 15th, the very next day. So I'm not going to know until then. Um, so that's a big deal, you know. So I explained that he is in speech, and the teachers was like, it's okay, we understand, it happens a lot. Sometimes, you know, kids are just not ready to talk until they get to a certain age or until they're around certain people and all that stuff. And I've witnessed that being in school. Like, I remember in elementary school there was this kid, and I don't think he was autistic, but I think he did have some type of mental situation going on. But I remember like he didn't speak, you know, but then getting older and going to different schools and then coming back and going to the same school and seeing him, you know, was speaking everything like that. Some kids are like that. You know, some kids are like that. I think my brother, I think my brother was like that. Like he was very quiet. He kept to himself. And once he got into school and he started, you know, interacting with other people, he found his voice and he, you know, all that stuff. My brother doesn't have any type of mental situations going on. It's just some kids are like that. They're like, this is me. I'm in my shell, my space, my own little bubble, and then they interact with other people, and they're like, phew, okay. So the teachers are like, it's okay, it's fine, it happens. We get that all the time. Fine, 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 fine. So the next few weeks in this order, okay, because today is Tuesday and today's the 11th. It's my best friend's birthday, Megan. If you're watching this, Megan, happy birthday. I love you. So this weekend, my husband and I are going on a date to celebrate my birthday, and my birthday is not until next Wednesday, but let me get there. We're having my birthday date next week, Monday. My husband, I think he's gonna have knee surgery, and my birthday is on Wednesday. I don't know how long he's gonna be in bed or out of work or whatever, because he's had knee surgery on his right knee already, and now he has to have surgery on his left knee for two different things. I think it's two different things. And so that's that. So date, surgery, my birthday. Then the last week of July, nothing. The first week of August, we have my husband's grandparents and cousins flying in and coming in from Michigan, and we're gonna have family time. We're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna have a good time all together. We're gonna go to Disney World, and then after that, we have the first meet and play get together thing at my son's school. That's when we bring in all the supplies for the school, and he gets to meet the other kids. I'll meet the other parents, all that stuff. We are both stepping out of our comfort zones. And my son, when he sees other kids, he gets happy and excited. Like he's not like shy. Like, I'm gonna keep to myself. I'm shy. He's actually the opposite. He's like, he wants to be around other kids. He wants to interact with other kids, you know. So I think that would be a blast for him. And that is on the 14th. And then his first official day is on the 15th. And then so on and so forth. Every day now he's in school. So it is overwhelming for me. I will get used to it. There's going to be good days, there's going to be bad days, there's going to be days in between. So today, the hour of somewhat silence I got, I was on the the computer, I was printing off um, different pages of adding and subtracting and all that stuff. And some of that stuff my son knows. I don't know if they teach that in kindergarten because, of course, it's 2017 and what they teach in school is a whole lot different than when I was in kindergarten in 1999. There's a huge difference, okay? So, and I also have a workbook for my son for different writings and math and reading and all that stuff. And of course for my girls, because when my son is at school, now this gives me the time to really sit down and have a one-on-one teaching with my daughters, who are 4 and will be 3, and my son is 5. So that will help me out a lot. And if everyone says it's gonna be easy, but I know me, I worry a lot, and I need to get used to the fact that there are going to be good days and there's going to be bad days. Everyone has that. Everyone at every age has a good day and a bad day. You know, I worry because my son is going to be taking the bus. I am always seeing online, on Facebook, on whatever social media outlet, something happened. Just recently, I saw a news article where a child was outside for 45 minutes because the teacher put him on the wrong bus and dropped him off at a different spot, and the kid was alone for 45 minutes. The world is crazy. I mean, every time you go online or turn on the TV, a kid was kidnapped, missing, something is happening to people. Like, what is going on in the world? And that scares me because my son is going to take the bus. So hopefully the bus will pick him up and drop him off right in front of my door. Because when the school year was still happening, there was a bus that came down into our cul-de-sac, and I think that was for maybe a kindergartner. So hopefully that will happen. We shall see. It's going to be a big transition for the both of us, for all of us, because you know, it's like he's 5, he's going to school next month. I remember when I just had him, and I can't believe it's been 5 years already, and a lot of stuff has happened within those 5 years, and I'm very happy and proud of my son, you know, and he's gonna love it. And I already have his backpack, his lunchbox. I have a board that I got at Target. And you know, when you go to Target, you see like that stand that has like $3 to $5 priced items. I went there and they had back to school stuff, and it's like a board, and it has like the name, the year, what I want to be, what school you're going to, all that stuff on it. So that is going to be like what I'm going to do for all my kids from kindergarten to graduation. And is, you know, have them write all that stuff in, and just to see the process over the next 12, 13 years of school, you know. So I'm happy about that, and to take pictures, and I'm just so happy and excited. But it's a bittersweet thing because I'm gonna be worrying while he's at school, when he's probably going to have the time of his life. He's going to have a teacher, you know. They have wonderful, wonderful things there at the school, you know. They have a very strong routine for things, you know, when it comes to the kindergartners and other, you know, older kids in the school. Like for lunchtime, they have breakfast. He's going to have breakfast at school. They offer that. And all the kindergartners by the class sit at the same table every day, so you never have to worry about a kid roaming around. So that's a good thing. With the buses, I'm gonna get more information on that when I go to the meet and play event on the 14th, because that's another thing that's a big worry for me, is the bus situation. But it has to get done. It has to get done. I'm sorry if I keep like looking over here in this video, because it's the new setting for me, which was so simple, you know. And like I said, I played around for like an hour and some change doing different editing stuff to see what I can do and how to change things, but I got it now. So that's what's going on. That is what's happening. And it's a bittersweet thing, but I think between now and then I'm just going to enjoy the next 33, 34 days of him just being back at home. But I do need to really get on top of me setting an alarm and getting up when the alarm goes off, okay? And of course, getting clothes on, because I have to take him to the bus stop, you know. Getting up, getting clothes on, getting him ready for school, teeth brushed, face washed, dressed, all that stuff, making sure his backpack and everything is good to go, and getting him breakfast if he wants to have breakfast. If not, they have breakfast at the school, you know. So, and then getting him to the bus stop, wherever the bus stop may be. And if it's not in front of my house, if I have to walk down the block, then I have to get my daughters. So all of us are taking him to the bus. You know what I mean? So once again, I'll get all the information when I go to the meet and greet. Isn't that right, Maui? But all the clothes, that stuff is very easy to put away. It's just very easy just to take stuff out of the dryer and put it on the couch. Don't know why, but it is. But that is my video. That is my time. I just needed to get that out. But other than that, I'm very happy, and it was just overwhelming this morning because of the stuff I was doing online and printing off, and my son calling me, you know, and then my girls, they're always doing something, and it becomes a bit much sometimes. But it's okay. It's good. It's fine. But I'm gonna go because I think my kids are getting up from their nap time, and that's it. That's my time. That's my video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.